Hey guys, True Grit Scott Bulletproof Sauce. You guys know I've been messing with this 070, 070, whatever you want to call it, clone. Neotec calls it the ns8105. I got to tighten the chain, and then I'm going to cut a couple cookies off of this. And well, actually, now I'm looking at it, I see a bunch of dirt on it that I wish wasn't on it. Oh, those rocks will be nice for the chain. Anyhow, I have to tighten the chain real quick, and then I'll get to cutting some cookies. Don't mind me. Dog distracts me. Things distract me. Butterflies, birds, whatever. You guys know me. Anyhow, this is I have a 42-inch bar on it. It should make it through this, and it's got a hell of a back slant on this cut, so I'm hoping if I get 2 halfway straight cookies out of it, I'd be real happy. And it's a chance to run this big sucker again, just because it's so darn neat. I can't help but want to run it. So I figure if I tighten the chain up a little bit, just a little bit, and we'll give her a run. There. So I'm enjoying this second version of this 70. It's just fun to run. It's really like holding a 60s mini bike in your hand. I was talking to my kid the other day about it. We ran it just to do a quick run. Didn't do much of anything with it. And I want to break it in a little bit because I do want to mill with this. So the kid and I were messing with it, and he says, "Oh, does it have bar oil?" And he goes, "I said, look through the sight glass." He goes, "Sight glass?" And then he flips it up, and sure enough, there's a bar oil sight glass on it, which I think is so darn neat. I don't know. It's an old saw. It shakes me to death, and I forgot to bring gloves. But it's fun to run, and I don't know. There's something about this old saw. And again, Mike Wood over at Two Stroke, and he does some refurbs on some of these, and when he gets them in, for the little bit of money he's asking for them, you just can't pass one up. I am going to pause you guys. I'll get this started. I'm just making a couple cuts. I figured I'd record it just for fun with you guys. It's a nice sized piece of wood. I'm 6 foot tall, so however big that is, it is. And however good the 42-inch bar does, it does. Let me warm her up and I'll have to make some cuts. Okay guys, I warmed her up a little bit. As much as you can, just revving it a little. guys see I'm careful at the bottom because I don't want to put that big long chain in the dirt and have to sit there and sharpen it, because that's a full comp chain. If it was even if it was skip tooth, I wouldn't want to do it. Nice cut. Pretty looking wood on the inside, actually. That's going to be really nice. Like I said, it looks thick, and I know what you're seeing. You're seeing that there's like almost a foot thick, but there's parts where it's thinner, and the other side of it's not as nice as the side that you saw was. So I only think I'm going to get one more out of it. I will put some wood around and try to, I'm really not sure how I'm going to hold that up for another cut and be safe about it. Might be all we could do, but I'll give it a try. But the point is, that's a fun saw. Wait till you see the chips I got over here, guys. I'll grab this camera, and I don't know how to give you a frame of reference because I don't think I have anything in my pocket. Well, you know what I do have in my pocket? Look at those chips from that giant 404 chain. And to really put it in perspective, there's my Leatherman. So it's an old Leatherman wave, and you know, maybe you could see there how big those, the pile of chips that's 6 inches deep that I threw there on that log, how cool that is. Hey, Mr. Nosy June, you just can't leave me alone. Saw you were in the pond, huh? Anyhow, guys, I will see if I get us set up for one more cut. I'll pause it and maybe we'll get back to it. Well, guys, I don't know. This isn't great. I don't mind doing things a little tiny bit dangerous sometimes, but I don't really want to do something moron dangerous. And I see enough of that on YouTube and in the world that I don't want to contribute. I don't think this is bad. It's a big piece of wood and a big giant saw. If you had a little 35cc or 50cc saw, yeah, you'll do a different thing. But when you're hauling around something that, I swear with that bar on there, we gotta be at 40 pounds. Gotta be. Bar, chain, the unit. And I'm not 100% sure on this. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the saw. I'm gonna put it in the wood and see how we like the shaking and the pulling and the friggin' grunt that thing has. Because on the last cut, I was actually dogging in a lot of spots with that bar buried just about all the way, and it was grunting right through pretty nice. Not even broken in yet. During 2 tanks of fuel through that thing. Hasn't been touched, not an adjustment on it. So, not one adjustment on it. I'll give it a try. I'm going to start this up. I'll warm it up for a second just because it took me a minute to get this. You see, you're in a different angle. And the sun's behind me now, and you can probably see I'm sweating like a dog because it's hot, humid today. So, we'll see what we get. Let me pause you, start this up, and see if we can put this to bed, and I can get back to real work. Alrighty, guys, here goes nothing. Num num. I think I got it. Alright guys, she's cooled off enough now. Wow, I brought a scrunch over because I'm going to show you guys these chips. I didn't even pull that piece off of there. I'm pretty sure I got it. I may have to tear a little bit of bark at the bottom. Plus I think my leaning tower of Pisa here is going to, you know, fall all over the place when I pull that piece out. But I will. I'll pause it. I'll lay him down because it's actually really pretty. It's got the spalting in it I was hoping it was going to get. I had painted this, I don't know, a year ago. I probably got this a year ago, maybe a little bit more. It wasn't 2 years ago, and it's been sitting and sitting. So not the longest time to sit to get something to spalt, but I think we got some prettiness in it. 42-inch bar with that 404 chain is a beast, and that vibration and that pull. I think I got some fairly decent cookies that might be out a ½ inch somewhere, but it's not too bad. They're going to go on my slab flattening table, and they're going to get flattened anyway after they dry a bit. If I could get them to dry halfway nice. Maybe I should have went thicker. I have the last piece is every bit of 6 or 7 inches up here and maybe 4 down here, because like I said, that one was cut at an angle. But even with that, I could throw that on my slab flattening table and get the whole thing down to 4 inches if possible, and maybe I get another, you know, cookie out of it. Let me show you this stuff over here. Then we'll wrap up a video. No, I gotta say Neotec did a fine job with this. The first one gave me the wrong impression. The second one, woo, I'm having fun running it. Hopefully that sun's not too bright, because I'm getting a heck of a glare in my eyes here looking at this stuff. But I've been cutting with that chain, haven't touched it. And you could see some of these shavings are, you know, they're massive. It's like wood chips that you might use in a smoker. Just to give you an idea. Again, Neotec did a bang up job on this. ns8105, if you guys could see that. Really nice, really fun. I didn't show you this before. You could kind of see, maybe, I can't even see the screen on this, but that might have some wicked little design in it. I'll put this up on the thing, I'll pull it down, and we'll see what we see, and we'll go from there. Won't even pause you guys, look at that. I guess you didn't like that on video too much. Sorry guys. Not a pro. All right, let me move this saw a little bit off to the side. Let me put my scrunch somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. I'm hoping I could lay this down real nice. Not on that piece of black birch though. And maybe I could wheel this. Now, maybe I could do that. Maybe I get my chalk block out of there. We'll give you one last look and then I'm going to call it a wrap. It does look kind of pretty. I love that stuff like that. We'll see what we get out of them. Saw cut wonderfully. Anyhow guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws. Thanks for watching and stay safe.